The system is rigged. I assure you, the system is rigged, especially with the lower income tax bracket.
This whole system is rigged. And the moderator said, well, Mr. Trump, if in fact the system is rigged, what would be your evidence? Remember what he said, bro? He said,
I absolutely used it, and so did Warren Buffett, and so did George Soros, and so did many of the other people that Hillary is getting money from.
no one ever heard someone say something that true. And then Hillary Clinton tried to punch him in the taxes. She said, this man doesn't pay his taxes. He shot right back.
See, I understand the tax code better than anybody that's ever run for president, and it's extremely complex.
And then he said,
She complains that Donald Trump took advantage of the tax code. Well, why didn't she change it? Why didn't you change it when you were a senator? The reason you didn't is that all your friends take the same advantage that I do. Hillary Clinton has friends that want all of these provisions.
and with that, my friends, the star was born.
Okay, if you can see on the screen, I did the breakdown of your marginal tax bracket. This is from the IRS. So if you can see, if your income basically means you're single, from 0 to 11,600 will be 10%. If your income was from 11,601, $1 more, all the way to 47,150, it will be 12% marginal. And then your next margin will be 22%, which I believe that's where most people in America are, right? So let's say if you got $52,000 a year, you will break it down by 10% up to 11,600. Then from 11,600 to 47,150, 12%. And then from 47,151 all the way to 52,000, 22%. And that's how you add your tax bracket. Keep in mind, I'm not including any other deductions. So this is just for educational purposes only. Okay. So if you look right now, for example, I'm trying to make it fast because I don't want to extend it over 10 minutes. You see, I broke it down for you already. So 10% bracket, you see the amount, it will be 1,160. The next bracket will be 12%, which will be from this amount, 11,601, all the way to 47,150 will be 4,272 and $60. And then you see 22% bracket up to 52,000. Okay, so when you add all that up, that will give you a total of $52,000 annually will be 6,492.66. You see that? So I want you to understand that because, again, this is your marginal tax bracket, and I'll show you more as I'll continue. So let's assume that you're buying a house. An average house today costs $400,000 in the state of Florida in Orlando. So your purchase price will be $400,000 using an FHA, which covers 3.5%. You need as a down payment. That will be $14,000. So you subtract that, you know, your loan amount will be $386,000. Today's interest rate, yes, we know other lenders that probably could do better than 7%, but on average, it's 7% right now, of course, depending on your FICO score. So assuming you get 7%, your property taxes will be 1.1% of the purchase price up to 1.4. Keep that in mind. But for this example, 1.1 will be $4,400 annually, right? And then your mortgage insurance, anytime you take an insurance and you're going to put 20% down or more, you will pay mortgage insurance premium. And that happens to be 0.85% of the loan amount, which in this case is $3,281. Okay. Now keep in mind, if you're married filing separately, right, or your marginal tax bracket at 22%. So we're going to stick with 22%, and you'll see why. Now, homeowner's tax write-off, your mortgage interest deduction, first year mortgage interest will be $27,020. Keep in mind, what you pay most when you make your mortgage payment is interest. So we're not speaking about the principal. The principal is the initial amount of money you borrow. We're just speaking about the interest. And as you pay down your mortgage payment, this interest will be reduced because you're amortizing the loan. So let's say $27,020, property taxes $4,400, and mortgage insurance premium $3,281. So you add all that up, okay, as you see here, mortgage interest, property taxes, mortgage insurance premium equals a total of $34,701. Now, if you are on, as I stated before, a marginal tax bracket of 22%, 34% of 701 times 22%, this is the amount of money that you on a lower income bracket will be getting back, $7,634.22. Again, I'm not making no other deductions. If you want more information, you have to speak to a certified public accountant because every individual is different and there are other factors to consider. But the point is that if your income was higher, you wouldn't be on a 22% bracket. You will be on a higher tax bracket, which means that you will be writing a lot more off. And who needs the tax deductions, really? the lower income individual, right? For the cost of living, to pay for groceries, rent, and all that. But that being stated, keep in mind that $7,634.22 is a lot better than paying rent for someone else and not getting anything back. Here, you will be getting back on the $400,000, $7,034. Okay, so you see here I put write-off for renter, 0, right? And yet the tax savings you get as a homeowner, in this case, will be $7,634.22. Now, keep in mind, I mentioned as well property taxes. So for this example, I wrote this down here. If you follow me, you could get more information. I like to give this class to educate as a licensed real estate broker that I am, educate prospect buyers as well as realtors. So understanding assessed value, keep in mind that your property's assessed value based on what was sold. However, you have the property for, let's say, 4 or 5 years. There is 3% allowable that they're able to go up, which is Save Our Home, which is a cap limit. However, keep in mind that as soon as you make some rehab on your property, some upgrades, your property is going to be assessed to the market value, which I find unfair. I believe that if a property, you retire 65 years old, there's no reason why you should keep paying property taxes, because in other words, the property is never yours. And keep in mind, every time I build the bills of property, someone sells a house and they keep selling it for more, that means your property tax is going to continue to go up. Now, what does your property taxes cover? A lot of people don't know that. They have misconception. This one I did for my county of Osceola. It's covered the school district, which is 6 millage. Osceola County General Service, which is, again, on county level services, city of Kissimmee, right? The police, the fire department, the road, maintenance, parks, and all that. All that is covered by your property taxes. Special district, fire, and all that, all by the property taxes. So I hope this helps. If you want more information, please follow me online. I give educational classes on YouTube as well as constant contact, where I can send you these emails that I write and I send out to my prospects so you could be aware what are the homestead exemptions, 1031 exchange, a lot of information that I give that is benefit for you to know as a homeowner. So is the system rigged? Absolutely. The more you get paid, as Donald Trump said, the more you can write off. And I know because I use the system myself. I'm the author of the No BS and Making Millions in Real Estate. I'm a licensed real estate broker in the state of Florida. And I can tell you, the more property you have, the more incentives you could get. So it is rigged, right? There are other, for example, if you're an investor and have property, rental properties, there are a lot of stuff you can use to offset your taxes, okay? Property depreciation, many things you can use. So if you want more information, please follow me. Again, I'm known as the Puerto Rican Cowboy. I'm a licensed broker. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and share. Help us share this educational information. Thank you for watching, and God bless.